Karen, a young girl, trudges along the village road, her worn wooden shoes a stark contrast to the bright day. Each step seems a burden, her small face etched with discomfort as the unyielding wood rubs against her skin. A wistful longing fills her eyes as she watches other children, their feet clad in soft leather. Her gaze lingers, a silent yearning for the simple comfort they take for granted. Inside Karen's humble hut, a quiet tension fills the air as Karen tends to her ailing mother. Sunlight streams through cracks, illuminating dust motes, dancing in the still air of the small room. Karen's face is etched with worry as she adjusts the thin blanket over her mother. The mother's frail form is racked by a weak, rattling cough that echoes in the confined space. A worn wooden table holds a few meager provisions, a testament to their humble existence. Karen gently wipes her mother's brow, her eyes filled with a mix of love and desperation. Karen walks along a dusty village road, the sun beating down, her footsteps stirring the earth. A weathered box sits near a gnarled oak tree, an intriguing mystery amidst the rural simplicity. Driven by curiosity, Karen cautiously approaches the box, her heart pounding with anticipation. She opens the box, revealing a pair of vibrant red shoes nestled inside, catching the sunlight. Karen's eyes widen with delight, her face lighting up at the unexpected treasure. Inside the cozy hut, Karen's face lights up with pure joy as she clutches a pair of vibrant red shoes. The bright red shoes seem to glow in her hands, symbols of a world brimming with untold possibilities. Her mother watches, her expression a mask of disapproval, a stark contrast to Karen's unbridled excitement. The joyous atmosphere shifts as shadows of concern cloud the mother's face, hinting at hidden dangers. "Karen, you must never pick up anything off the road," her mother warns, her voice laced with worry. The red shoes, once symbols of joy, now hang heavy with a sense of foreboding, a warning sign. Sunlight floods Karen's small hut, highlighting a pair of exquisitely crafted shoes. Karen stands before the shoes, her face a mask of inner conflict. Her gaze lingers on the shoes, a silent battle waged in her eyes. "I promise I won't wear them," she whispers, the words barely audible. Yet, her eyes betray her, drawn back to the shoes with undeniable longing. The sunlight catches the fine details of the shoes, enhancing their allure. Sunlight paints the cluttered hut as Karen weeps silently beside a simple wooden bed. Her mother lies still, a peaceful expression etched on her face in death. Karen's trembling hand reaches out, gently caressing her mother's cold cheek. Tears stream down Karen's face, each drop a testament to her profound, unbearable loss. Karen arrives at the village funeral, a splash of vibrant color against the muted tones of mourning. Her red shoes stand out starkly against the somber earth, drawing every eye in the crowd. The villagers turn, their faces a canvas of disapproval and thinly veiled judgment. A palpable silence descends as Karen steps further into the heart of the grieving village. Each step echoes in the heavy air, a solitary rhythm against the backdrop of collective sorrow. Under a somber sky, villagers gather in mourning, their faces etched with grief. A horse-drawn carriage waits, a silent observer of the collective sorrow. An old lady, her face a map of kindness, leans from the carriage, her eyes finding Karen. Her voice, soft with empathy, cuts through the heavy air with an offer of solace. "Oh, come with me. I'll give you a house to live in and good food to eat," she says. Inside the cramped carriage, the old lady's face is a mask of disapproval as she gestures sharply. Karen, eyes downcast, hesitates, her reluctance a palpable weight in the confined space. Slowly, with a visible struggle, Karen begins to unbuckle the straps of the vibrant red shoes. Each movement is laced with sorrow and a silent protest against the old lady's stern command. Sunlight floods a cozy room as Karen sits in a worn armchair, a pile of new clothes clutched in her small hands. A pair of shiny blue shoes sit beside her, a beacon of hope amidst the clutter. Gratitude softens her youthful features, yet a shadow of longing lingers in her eyes. The worn armchair and new clothes evoke a poignant contrast. Moonlight paints Karen's sleeping face with silver, long shadows dancing across her room. Lost in a vivid dream, Karen's expression softens, a faint smile playing on her lips. In her dream, Karen sees herself wearing a pair of radiant red shoes. A voice whispers. The dreamscape shifts, and the red shoes shimmer with an ethereal glow. Each step in the radiant shoes echoes with a mysterious, captivating rhythm. The dream Karen dances, weightless and free, guided by the shoes' enchanting allure. Time sweeps through the old house, like leaves falling in autumn. Years pass, marked only by subtle shifts in the light. Karen emerges from childhood, a stubborn glint in her eye. The house watches as she blossoms, unyielding and full of burgeoning life. In the bright dining room, Karen sits, a dark frown marring her face as she stares at the meal before her. Her hand trembles slightly as she pushes the plate away. A flash of defiance sparks in her eyes. Her voice, though soft, carries a steely resolve. I will not eat this. Her gaze hardens with determination. I want rice, she declares, the words hanging in the air. Karen and the old lady wander through the bustling village market, a kaleidoscope of colors and sounds surrounding them. Stalls overflow with exotic fruits, handmade crafts, and fragrant spices, a feast for the senses. Amidst the vibrant chaos, Karen pauses, her attention captured by a striking display of footwear. Her gaze fixates on a pair of red, shiny shoes, their allure irresistible against the rustic backdrop. The shoes gleam under the sunlight, promising a step into a world of adventure and excitement. A subtle smile plays on Karen's lips as she imagines the possibilities these shoes might bring. Amidst the market's vibrant chaos, Karen's gaze is captured by a pair of striking red shoes. An old lady's worried expression contrasts with Karen's resolute focus. The bustling market fades as Karen's desire intensifies. I don't care. I love them, and I want them, Karen declares, her voice firm. The red shoes gleam, symbols of Karen's unwavering determination. On the village road, Karen's red shoes flash as she dances with untamed joy. A vibrant splash of color against the dusty path. Her laughter echoes, a carefree melody in the otherwise quiet day. In stark contrast, an old lady shuffles along the same road, her steps slow and labored, each movement a struggle. The road stretches before them, a shared path walked with vastly different burdens and joys. Sunlight filters through lace, illuminating dust in the old lady's house. A world of lavender and age. The air is thick with memories, each mote of dust a tiny echo of laughter and tears. The old lady's voice breaks the silence. Karen, we have to go attend a funeral in the town. Come with me, but don't wear those red shoes. It is disrespectful, she warns, her gaze firm. A sea of black-clad mourners fills the village square, their faces etched with grief. At the edge of the crowd, Karen stands pale and withdrawn, her eyes darting nervously. Her dark coat conceals something, a secret hidden beneath the somber fabric. The weight of her secret seems to press down on her as the ceremony unfolds. Each glance around is filled with a mixture of fear and determination. The somber atmosphere hangs heavy, amplifying Karen's inner turmoil. Mournful cries fill the air as villagers in black gather, their faces etched with sorrow. Amidst the dark sea of clothing, Karen stands out a solitary figure in bright red shoes. An old lady's face hardens with fury as she spots Karen. Determination fills the old lady as she strides purposefully towards Karen. The somber atmosphere thickens with unspoken tension. On the village road, an old soldier's gaze is captured by Karen's red shoes. Admiration etched on his weathered face, he kneels slightly, drawing closer, his eyes reflecting a deep respect, and perhaps a hint of nostalgia. "You stubborn, just like your owner," the old soldier says softly, a knowing smile playing on his lips. "And sit fast as you dance," he adds, his words weaving a tale of resilience and unwavering spirit. Karen walks along a serene village road, unaware of the strange force about to seize her. Suddenly, an unseen power takes hold as her body begins to move against her will. Her arms flail wildly, a stark contrast to the peaceful backdrop as she dances uncontrollably. Panic rises as her feet tap faster, a frantic rhythm against the earth. "Why can't I stop dancing? Why don't my feet stop? What is happening to me?" Karen cries, her voice filled with terror. Karen dances across the forest, each movement labored, a stark contrast to the serene backdrop. Her face is etched with pain, a silent testament to her struggle against the harsh mountain terrain. Exhaustion pulls at her, threatening to halt her progress as shadows lengthen across the path. Yet, she presses on, her determination a beacon amidst the fading light and towering peaks. Karen struggles amidst thorny bushes, her feet bleeding from relentless scratches. With a desperate surge, she tears the cursed red shoes from her feet. The shoes, now detached, twitch unnervingly on the ground. They shuffle and gyrate, continuing their eerie, relentless dance. Karen watches in horror as the shoes defy nature, their malevolent energy undeterred. Karen pushes open the door, her movements slow and hesitant as she steps back into the familiar house. Bruises mar Karen's face, a stark testament to her pain and remorse. Her torn clothes tell a story of conflict. The old lady stands in the doorway, her presence a beacon of serenity amidst Karen's turmoil. A gentle smile graces the old lady's lips, offering a silent promise of forgiveness and understanding. The contrast between Karen's battered appearance and the old lady's calm demeanor heightens the emotional tension. Sunlight warms the cluttered living room as Karen sits quietly, a sense of calm washing over her. The old lady smiles gently, her eyes reflecting a deep, knowing kindness. The old soldier appears, his once menacing presence now replaced with a serene stillness. "You have learned your lesson, Karen," the old soldier says, his voice soft and forgiving. The red shoes, symbols of a past struggle, are now gone. Karen and the old lady exchange a knowing glance, a shared understanding passing between them as peace settles.